here is part 1 of the Let's Play. And welcome to Breland and the Shire. The first episode was sort of a quick little, starting episode. And then this sort of just gives a bit of background about Bree. Oh, I love the music. I just love the music. Please don't copyright strike the video so I can keep the music in. It's so good. But it's Breland in the Shire, and there's a bit of background. If you want to read that, just pause the video, several times, and you'll get a good feel. So, rumours grow. This is, I think, the start of sort of the script. My lord, my lord, my lord. Let's say it like Game of Thrones. My lord. We have begun to hear rumours of a great shadow growing all about us. Its source is far away to the east, but people speak of an old enemy come back to cover the land in darkness. I do not know if there is... God. 20 odd years on this planet, and English, honestly. I do not know if there is stock to such rumours, but the Dunedain are seeming to form into a more coherent force of late, and I have heard tale of war in the far north. It would seem that we may not be able to ignore the world around us for too much longer. I will speak with the council and send out riders to find what I can. And then this is the sort of the barracks event script. And they've got some automatic wars coming through. So let's have a look at our realms. So in this fort we've got Andy. Mr. Andy. Look at Andy. Look at Andy go. He's hardcore. Look at him. So, what's he got going on? He's a natural commander. He's loyal. He understands trade. He's an aspiring commander. And legacy of respect, dauntless, heir apparent. And the middle. He's a middleman, which applies to peoples of Bree, Enedwaith, Rudar, and Dunland. And he's got the book there and back again. That's cool. By Bilbo Baggins. That's the Hobbit. And the Northern Merchant. And he's got a pretty decent bodyguard unit, so that's cool. Greenway Riders as well, so they've had a redesign, which is cool to see. 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 13. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. So we've got forts all around. And then there's Councilman Master Barlaman. And he's our faction leader. And I think, if I remember correctly, he comes with gatekeepers. Please tell me he comes with gatekeepers. Does he come with gatekeepers? Well, I'm going to assume that he comes with gatekeepers. So quickly, let's take... the big man himself, Bilbo Baggins. Sting. This is so cool. So I did play 2.3, but I didn't play Bree in 2.3. I played a campaign as the Dwarves of Erebor over here, and I also played one as... I'm trying to think of who else I played. Did I play... I played the Aradanium when they came out. And that was quite a cool one. Although I just did the simple thing and went to Umbar. I'm trying to think. Who else? Oh, I did Khazad-dûm as well. Because I like Khazad-dûm. So yeah, that's sort of all the major things I did in the game. Let's take Bilbo and let's... Ooh, they get very unhappy with him out of there. So I'm just building towers. And then let's move them back. Put it on growth for now. Keep it on normal tax rate. Put it on low for that one. Okay, so we can build a Dunedain camp still in there. I didn't think that was a thing still, but turns out it is. So I'm wondering what to do with these guys, because in my experience they get killed. So I'm going to, I think, move them back and build a watchtower. And then I'm going to get them to join up with all of the hobbits that I think have been buffed slightly, and then I'm going to move them out this way. And then here with Councilman, I am going to take these guys, and I think I'm going to clear out the bandits that normally hang around in this area. So let's just... I can't construct a watchtower there. Aha! So there's Captain Cock Bandit there. So what have I got? I've got 2 units of Breland Militia, 2 units of Archer Militia, a Greenway Spearman, a Greenway Rider, and my Faction Heir. And they've got Orc Fighters. Orc Fighters, Orc Fighters, Orc Fighters. Okay, so nothing but Orc Fighters. This should be this should be an easy win, he says. Right, let's save this. So we're gonna go with Bree battle. Yay. And let's jump on in. Attack! Attack! Okay, so that's Rohan. When dawn comes, I will bind men and helms. Oh, bid men. Oh god. Let's start the deployment. So, do I risk my general? That's a good question that I have to ask myself. I think we're going to. But yeah, if you just get what I mean about the aesthetic look, I just think they look really cool. I have to agree with the mod leader in the sense that I like the more basic look. You know, I don't want them all to have stupid stuff on, and I like the fact that they've got like pole arm weapons. It's cool. Oh, it's really cool. It's so cool. It's 10 out of 10. Mega cool. And there's our beautiful Greenway, and they look really good. The redesign's really good. I don't know if I like it as much as the old one. I will admit. I think they get the old design if you side with the the Arnorians. So let's put them in one group, and then let's put them up front. Well, part of me's wondering, should I put them on the flanks? No, it's probably better to do this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my cavalry over here, hiding in the woods. Actually, no, let's put them up here. So that's not enough to hide them. Let's have them up there. And then let's have our main dude, let's have him sort of on this flank, because he's our best unit. And he'll be able to tear through orcs like no one's business. My aim is not to get my my leader killed. Please don't get him killed. Have an arrow ready. Right, let's pause first of all and see where we're at. So let's get on this hill, shall we? I'm sorry if you don't like me pausing. Unfortunately, you might just have to deal with it. Just because I'm not the best at this game. Like, I'm pretty good, but I like the economy stuff more. And I like the map bit. So, I do auto-resolve battles sometimes. So I apologise in advance for that. If you don't like it, you know, it's one of those things. But I just like to auto-resolve battles at times if I think they're going to be boring. Like sieges, sometimes they're so buggy that I just get, you know, unless it's defensive. Okay, so they're shifting. They're shifting like in a really... Oh, they're gonna run for the hill because that's an AI tactic extraordinaire there. Run for the hill. It's like the AI school of how to wage war 101. Run for the hills. The hills will protect us. I didn't mean for that to come out a bit like, you know, the bees with Nicolas Cage, but unfortunately that happened. Are they going to turn to us? No, they are running for the hill. They are beelining it for that hill. Look at them go. Okay, well, if that's going to be the case, then I might just let them reform and then just... Because I don't think they've got any ranged at all, have they? No. So if they haven't got any range at all, then yeah, fine, whatever. You don't want to come to me? Fine. Fine, I see how it is. They've got an arrow ready, honestly. I have a feeling I'm going to get very annoyed very quickly with that. Okay, so... Forwards, you goat fuckers. Come on, they can't seriously not be in range. Honestly, these archers are terrible. Come on. Come on now. Oh, honestly. This is dire. I didn't think the archers were going to be this bad. But then again, they are just archer militia. What's their range? I think it says ranged 150. Okay, 150. Hey, there we go. Good. Go on. Make them suffer. Have an arrow ready. Go on. Get your arrows. Love it. Why are we doing arcing? There we go. So the real question is, at which point are they going to start moving? Because the way that the AI works, they'll think they've got an advantage because they're on the hill. So even though they're taking a metaphorical pounding, they're just going to take this. Let's put it on ×2. Okay, so there we go. They've decided now is the time to defend their homes. I've already killed sort of circa 10%. That's good. Just gonna judge when's gonna be the best time to run them the way. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take those guys and run them now. know I'm being ultra cautious. I really don't want to lose a lot of dudes. Right, so should we do a counter charge? So what's their charge? 2. Oh god, these units are pretty damn shocking. Okay, so but they're you know, cheap. We like cheap. Cheap is good, and then these guys are pretty, you know, a whole lot better. But you know, let's use the crap ones first. But these guys are going to counter charge. And then these guys are pretty close, aren't they? Let's do a counter charge with them, and let's do a counter charge with them. Let's do it. Let's go for it. And then I'm going to get these guys to fire cross fields. Then these guys are going to loop around. And then we've got the cav ready to make a full charge. Sound the horn. We are losing troops. Just gotta hold out though for a little bit longer. Come on, riders of the Greenway! Destroy them! Go on, give them a good pounding. Get in that rear. Oh, rear! Oh, baby. There we go, that's more like it. And then they're gonna fire into them. How are we looking? Ah, we've got a route. Okay, so they're still fighting. So we've got to pull back now. Go on, run. Get out of there.
If we continue like this, we will only half the enemy force remain.
Alright. We're going to take them off fire, and then we're going to get them to mop up individuals. And then those guys are going to mop up as well. We'll do one more charge. And we'll get them to hold fire as well. Go on. There you go. And that, for the most part, is them out the way now. Let's do mop up.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
There must still be someone fighting. I can't think of who it is fighting, but someone's fighting.
Heavy cavalry! Behold how our cowardly foe runs. Press the attack.
Go on, take him out. Well, we're catching up to them, which is good. want to try and beat them to the red line. Come on. Come on, charge him. You got it. There we go. Come on, clean up. And then there's those guys as well. That was a pretty easy win. I mean, I must say, we did lose 16%, which is quite a lot. I'm hoping that we'll get some of those back, because it seems like a bit of a disappointment that I lost, like, a load of dudes. You know, it's not good. But, oh well. What can you do? My calf's a little bit winded. And I think the general's in there. Come on, let's take out the general. Oops. Come on. We've taken nearly 300 and over 300 prisoners. Nice. Come on, murder them. Come on, murder them. The spasticated cav. Come on, there we go. You got it. One more. One more. There we go. Brilliant. That's it. That was at least nicely done. So is the game going to end now? There we go. So let's see who did best. We did lose 146, but we did kill over, you know, everyone. Green Ray Riders with 184. Archer Militia getting 111. The Bree Militia didn't do too badly. Managed to heal 18... 26 casualties, so... Only 120 lost their lives. That's not too bad. That's good. I'll take that. Love the music. I'm not sure what that city's meant to be. And Rebel's dead, and we get some money out of it. That's good. Oh, barrow whites, so we want to avoid them. Let's drop a tower. Drop another tower. And then into the next one. And then what we're going to build. I think the first thing I'm going to grab is the Mason's Hall to make all the other buildings a bit cheaper. And I think I'll grab the same in Hobbiton. I'll grab one in Mitchell Delving. So actually, let's figure this out. So 902, this saves us 10% on each one. So 85, 100, 100, 120, and those other ones don't upgrade, do they? So there's not much point building the Mason's Hall in any of the villages. But here, because this one upgrades, it's worth building one. Yeah, I think that's right. Here... Get free upkeep, but it already gets free upkeep, so I'm not too bothered. Maybe the land clearance, maybe? Or the hunting camp? No, I think the land clearance. Well, actually, let's leave those alone. Actually, no, I want to build a place. See, I'm being stupid. Let's go with the land clearance, and then let's have a look at how the money would be. So we'll have a total of 1520, and I think that's cool. Let's just merge those, and then I might send those back to Bree to retrain. So, end of turn 1 that is. Let's see how long the turn end takes. It should take about 15 seconds to move on from the Principality of Dol Amroth. If I've installed it okay. I think we're going to be okay. I don't think we're going to be... So that's good. Bearing in mind this will probably be the longest one because of the amount of scripts that kick in the first turn. Awesome. So Dol Amroth has claimed a Felond, which was an old elven city that's down in the south. We don't want to get Cousin Nicky on board. Moria's been reclaimed by the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. And we've got a mission to take Mengelem, which is like the poison chalice place. So this is where in the books the ghosts are, and the modding teams created these really cool looking like grave sites for where the ghosts would be. And then there's like that. That's not actually an orc, that's Barrow-wights, which are like the spirits that inhabit the Barrow Downs. So it's pretty cool. I am easily impressed. Let's build another tower here. And then let's move forwards into our realm. Bilbo's going to build me another tower here next to a Numenas. And looks like the Northern Dunedain taken that already, which is good. That's what we want. And then he's going to make his way back. And then I think we might start mustering our army. Les Grandes Armées of Bree. And as I say, I'm tempted to move those guys back.
Yes, my lord.
And we've reached Weathertop. So this is in the film where Frodo and Sam and Pippin and Merry, they take cover from the ringwraiths here. And what they've done is they've, in the mod, put a village in where the rangers are near to Ossul. And then when you fight in this battle map, you end up at the village, which is quite cool. We did lose a little bit of money last turn, but oh well. Who cares? Got the Mason's Hall building. We're only projected to lose 418 next turn. And we'll have some more buildings built. So, building buildings here. Land clearance in Deep Hallow, maybe? Let's do that. Turn end. Yeah, look at that go. Look at the speed! Modern machines. Modern PCs, aren't they amazing? The remnants of Angmar, and then the Varriors of Khand, and the Independent Realms. That's the arsehole down there. So Isengard has declared war, and did we start with a diplomat? That's a bloody good question. We must have started with a diplomat. Oh, we don't. Okay, that's interesting. That we don't start with a diplomat. I'm disappointed. Okay, that's a pretty major force that I need to sort out. I need to sort that out, to be honest, because I can't have them running around. Let's build a tower here. Not on the road, like just off the road. Okay, fine. I won't construct a tower there. Thank you, game. And then let's just move into there, because that will save us a lot of money. And I can't retrain those because none of them are available for retraining. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I need to sort that. And then this is the other arsehole that I want to sorted. So I'm going to put him into this fort here. And I'm going to move in those guys. They're free upkeep. They're not free upkeep. But they're not very good. Let's move those up there. And let's move those guys up there as well. And let's put Bilbo in here because he'll make us some more money. Let's put it on normal tax rate. Makes us even more money. And let's move those into there. So, sorted out the finances. That's good. And then I think I'll probably end the episode after this. And then we're going to go sort out what's left of those bandits that are roaming our lands. And then hopefully that'll sort of be the main threats out of the way. Warriors under siege. Construction's out the way. Ooh. So we've got more hobbits coming together. Lol. Let's move those guys out.
Yes, my lord.
And with the woodland hunters as well. It's quite the force starting to move in this direction. One memento. So they've got some mercenaries there. These are quite cool units. At least they look cool. But that's a 9 stack. And if I combine my stack of units up here with those ones, we need to make sure we've got a good army together. And we are projected to make a profit still. So there's at least that. What should I build now? So now that everything's a little bit cheaper, let's get the grain exchange. And then over here, can I build anything else? Chicken farming. Whoop whoop. I can get grain exchange there. I'll get grain exchange there. And then let's just hit. What we want to do is we want to build up our economy in these first few episodes. And I want to end the episode on a nice round number. So I'm thinking turn 5 is going to be to end it. So let's just do this turn and then call it a day. So I think everything's looking good there. Need to build some more towers over here, but that's fine. And let's get these guys into the fort.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. With honor. Conceding truce by your order. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
I mean, we've nearly got sight range now on most of our lands, which is what I wanted. And we're making decent money, so, And then there's a lot of, the done lendings are going to be moving forwards. So, I've got to clear out them, I've got to clear out these guys. But at least I know what I'm doing now and what I'm seeing, so that's the main thing. And then let's see what we can do with what money we've got. So, grain exchange is being built there. Nothing's being built here at the moment. Nothing's being built there. Maybe don't need to build anything. Land clearance. I'll take the land clearance. And I think we'll call it a day there. So thanks very much for watching. It's been hopefully a good episode. I'm going to be releasing... I need to think of a schedule of how I release videos, because at the moment I'm just recording the games that I just want to be playing on that day. And I think it's fine to do that, to be honest. But I love Medieval 2 Total War, so I'm going to be playing this one a lot. And I really like Bree, so I'm hoping that this campaign will be a success, and I'm hoping it gets some views, because version 3 is out, and it's at least interesting. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day or evening, depending on where you are. Thanks again. Bye-bye.